Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Vasa Olga, and today we're gonna recreate this hot, not even orangey red, colorful makeup look. Subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, and I guess let's just get started. Okay, guys, we're gonna grab my Makeup Revolution concealer and then just pack this all over my lid with my finger. And my next step is to grab this flat brush, my wet white eyeshadows from Makeup Revolution Max Reloaded palette, and then just pack this all over my lid. Then with the little bit darker brown color, we're just gonna apply this all over my crease to create the shape, and then with a fluffier brush and this orangey undertone, I'm just gonna make sure that it looks nicely blended, but still I want to create something kind of like hot and like fire. So that's why I'm gonna grab this orange eyeshadows and apply this on my brow bone and really close to my nose sides. So that's why with soft motions I barely touch my skin. That's why I'm just kind of like mixing them together, these old colors. And with my concealer from Maybelline and the flat brush from BH Studio Pro palette, not palette, brush collection, I'm just gonna pack this in the inner third of my lid, so to make sure that we're gonna clean the edge. So then I'm mixing these two pink shades together and apply this colors yes, in the inner third of my lid. So I'm mixing three different red shades from Maxi Reloaded palette, and by the way, I think like this girl's on fire. That's why you should definitely spend some more time for packing. And with a smaller blending brush in these two gorgeous brown shades, I'm gonna create this V shape and make sure that it looks really accurate. So my next step is to grab, by the way, can you guess what's on ice and right now? So I'm just gonna grab this black color and just apply this over these two shades. So my next step is, again, I'm gonna grab my blending brush and just kind of like mix all these colors together, kind of like blending them into one really nice look, this orange color. So then I realized that all of my shades are a little bit kind of like diffused, so that's why we're gonna emphasize them and reapply these colors one more time, except for pink colors if I'm not mistaken. So my next step is again packing this with a blending brush to make sure that it looks nicely blended, and with a highlighter from Wet n Wild, the one that I use every single time. So we're just gonna apply this on my brow bone with my BH black eyeliner. I'm just gonna create the line and then clean the line to make sure that it looks really accurate, as I've mentioned before. So with my Essence I Love Extreme mascara that I am obsessed with, I'm just gonna make sure that I coated my lashes before my falsies, and then I'm just gonna apply my falsies as well. So I love them. Like, look at these. So I'm just gonna mix my two foundations together. This is kind of like my regular routine Makeup Revolution Wet n Wild beige and, if I'm mistaken, F1 foundations. So in with my NYX Beauty Blender, I'm just gonna blend this out, smooth this out, and then I'm just gonna grab Sephora concealer to apply this underneath my eyes, and then with my define contouring stick, if I'm not mistaken, from Makeup Revolution, I'm just gonna make sure that I create this kind of like shape for my face, on my forehead, on my cheeks, and a little bit like this straight lines on my nose. So, and then with the Beauty Blender, I'm just gonna make sure that it looks nicely blended. And I guess that's it. My next step is kind of like predictable. It's gonna be my loose powder from Makeup Revolution. So I'm just gonna set my face and do a little bit of baking underneath my eyes, but just a little bit, not everywhere. And with this warm brown shade from contouring palette from BH Studio Pro palette. I'm just gonna make sure that my cheeks have this warm shade, and on my forehead as well. And then I'm just gonna grab the same powder that we used already, and then I'm just gonna clean the edges. So then with my sponge, this is this trick we did in my previous video. So we're gonna create straight lines and then just kind of like diffuse the edges. So my next step here is to apply this warm color on the tip of my nose as usual, and then with this warm blush color from BH Studio Pro palette, I'm just gonna apply this blush on my cheeks, a little bit of a highlighter on my cheeks, on my forehead, just a little bit, just above my brows, on my nose, and a little bit on my cupid's bow. But if I'm mistaken, I didn't do this. Then I'm just gonna take off this powder that we applied, and I'm gonna finish this look with this brown pencil on my lower lid, and the same colors that we used, like the same dark colors that we used. And then I'm just gonna grab this glitter palette from NYX and apply this red color in the middle of my lower lid, and in the corner I'm just gonna grab this metallic color and a little bit of more like of a blending. So I'm gonna coat my lashes again, and then just outline my lips so they might look a little bit bigger probably. So, and I'm gonna grab my Wet n Wild matte lipstick, and this is so pretty. Rainbow Rose, if I'm not mistaken. I think that it accomplished this look like super well. And a little bit of this Obsession Moonlight Fix and Spray, and you're ready to go, girls. Just enjoy this makeup look.